PremierBilliards.com. Exceptional cues, cases, and accessories from top-tier brands. Want it? Need it? Find it. PremierBilliards.com.
At JB Cases, we care about your cues by putting layers of padded protection around them, and then build as much case as you want around that protection. Visit us at jbcases.com and design your case today.
Hello, I'm Joe. Welcome to my mobile cue service shop. Come on in.
What I told them is start with and start. Okay, now that's wrong and they continue to play. Do I tell them to go back to work and stuff? When they're finished work? No, they're not finished. Yeah, okay. If they haven't started the other game. They haven't started the next game. Yeah, okay. Okay. That kid could be a hot. Oh, that's it. A lady like this thing. She's ill. They do it like that. I hope that thing. Go ahead, buddy. He's got OBD. Where's that? I love this. He's got control half. Bye. They're supposed to be there.
Gets everyone going. You know, it's a good.
Is that spicy? No? Okay, I got the hot tea. I didn't put it on my truck, yeah.
That makes sense now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. We're live. And adjust the scoreboard here. This is actually our 8-ball division. And on the side of the scoreboard it says number 7. We need to change that to 3. This is going to be a race to 3. Hunter Leinen versus Jayden Breece. I can't believe I get to say this. It's a battle of the mullets. When Hunter came up and met Jayden right before the match, they shook hands and Hunter said, "Nice mullet." So rack number 1, will go to Hunter. This is an even race to 3 in our 8-ball division. This is the Billiard Education Foundation Junior National Championships, coming to you live from South Point Casino in Las Vegas, Nevada. This is the 8-ball portion of our affair.
Whenever we were watching the live, it's actually Breece, not Bryce. Jayden, Breece.
I'm confused. Is that not his last name?
Breece.
Breece? What did I say, Bryce?
Bryce, yeah.
Okay. Thank you. I do apologize. I think I might have misspoke there. I got corrected. I think I might have called him Jayden Bryce. It's actually Jayden Breece. I do apologize if I misspoke. Hunter at the table now. Rack 2. Hunter, a.k.a. the Minnesota Mullet. This is first round action in our 8-ball division. So win or lose, both players will still be in the event. We started the 8-ball in the evening last night, about 8:30 p.m. We ran our first matches of the 8-ball division. So now we're finishing out the first round. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and thank you to the sponsors. You can see their graphics constantly scrolling up in the corners. Please support them and take advantage of the services they have to offer. Without them, we can't bring you events like this, and we really do appreciate them so much. And this little kid is just adorable. Him and his mullet. We also are going to have a kind of a fun event, a little add-on bonus event, if you will, Scotch Doubles, starting tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. We'll have 2 different divisions. We'll have a 16 and under group, and we'll have a 22-year-old and under group. And there'll be races to 2 on both sides. Just a fun little event to incorporate into all the other fun events we've got going on here. My name is Ben Sutherland with BBTV. Thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate all the likes and the shares. Big shout out and prayers to my buddy Ra Hanna with On the Wire Creative Media. He's usually the one that handles this broadcast for you folks each year. Last minute he came down with a little illness, wasn't feeling good. So I got called in as a last-minute replacement. So we're doing our very best to bring you the best production we can here. Again, appreciate the kind words and the constructive criticism. Always striving to do better. Thank you guys very much. Appreciate you. I'm reading some of the comments right now. Matt Fitzgerald, my buddy back in Vegas. Hope you're doing all right, man. Haven't seen or heard from you in a little while. As far as the mask mandate is concerned, it actually doesn't come into effect until Friday. So it's not being enforced right now. Players and staff of the event, I should say, are not required to wear masks. I do believe that all employees in Las Vegas, as of right now, businesses are required to wear a mask. I think that's what I heard. But as far as I know, from what I heard yesterday or day before, starting Friday, the mask mandate is back in effect. I don't know if that's for just Las Vegas or for the entire country. I believe that's for the country based on what I read from the CDC, but hopefully that answers your question. So we'll see little Jayden Breece here with a bridge. Probably something he's comfortable with. Obviously something he's comfortable with. Kid's got that look in his eye like he is not scared of anything. Uh-oh. I think he just got there. This little kid knows what he's doing. It's such a treat to get to see these youngsters play with such confidence and see how well they play. You know, when I was growing up, I'm not going to say there weren't kids that could play like this, but you just didn't see it like this too often. So it's a real treat.
Have you ever eaten at that place?
I told him he did that. Don't taco. When you look at the light, turn it up to break it.
So rack number 3, Minnesota mullet to break. Another lefty. I'm guessing more than half the field, or half the field at least or so, is left-handed. I've never seen so many left-handed players. The entire Tate family, all 5 of them that are playing in this event, all 5 play left-handed as well.
You're such a good man. I love you.
See, we've got fans of both players in the chat room. I must agree with you, Pastor. They are all future champions. Looks like we got someone rooting for Bubba. Now my guess is that Hunter is Bubba. I see we've got Debbie Breece in the chat as well. Judging by the last name, I'm guessing Mother, but either way, thank you for tuning in and supporting Jayden. It really is a treat to watch him play. And if Hunter didn't know who Jayden was, he does now. Do not take the little kid for granted. Well, the 14 ball is kind of the problem ball for Hunter here. He's going to need to figure this one out. If he can get to the short side of it, it might pass the 8 to this lower right. He might be able to just snip it in from right there. No, he's going for the 11. And I think he might have overrun position by an inch or two. Tough to tell. He might be able to spin this in. Oh, nope, he's kicking at it. Controlled the cue ball well, and he left the 14 in a good spot. It makes the 7 ball difficult for Jayden to pot. But Jayden has a lot of options and a lot of safety potential. Oh gosh, I do apologize. Jayden is Bubba. That's awesome. It's great to have that family support. You guys are awesome.
Well, man, there's one way to rack right there. That way you don't beat your arms up on those diamond tables. The ball return is so far again. It's easy.
All right, let's see Bubba J. This kid is fearless. You guys are absolutely welcome for the stream. Thank you guys for the comments and for tuning in. It's been a fun couple days so far. We still have two more days to follow this. We've got some great action coming up, and we're gonna be sending some kids to the World Championships. How cool is that? What an opportunity for these kids. So Hunter going for the shorty. And jump this 3 ball, try to cut the 8 ball into the lower right. Ooh. That's going to give ball in hand little Bubba J. Casey Smith, thank you, brother. Yeah, my wife and I are very excited. We got our first one on the way. Oh, is he gonna get away with it? He did. Look at that lead. Oh, it's funny. We're going 2 rails across the face of this, or kicking in behind it? Either way, good try. It's very tough. Yeah, Bubba took his cowboy hat off for this match. He's all business. Business in the front, party in the back. So trailing 2-1 is Jayden at the moment. But he will be breaking here in rack number 4. This is a race to 3 in our 8-ball division. I stepped out of the booth for just a second to speak with our tournament director about table assignments, try to find out who we have coming up next. We're actually going to jump back into the 10-ball division following this match. And we've got some firepower coming. Kaiden Hunkins. He did some commentary with me yesterday. Really nice youngster. And his opponent at the moment is TBD. To be determined. We're waiting on the winner of another match. So there might be a couple minute pause after this match, depending on how quickly this wraps up. But I know there's some Kaiden fans out there, and to be honest, I'm a fan. Kid plays great. Oh, what a try there. Hi, Bubba. Here, yeah. Ooh. Just undercut it a little bit. Okay, looking at the brackets here, which you can also check out yourselves if you go to compusport.us. COMPUSPORT.us. Click on 2021 Junior National Event. You can pull up all of the brackets. Our 10-ball division is actually something a bit unique. It's triple elimination. Kaiden lost a match earlier. So he's on the one-loss side. He'll play the winner of Jack Bolt and Kodi Allen. And the good news for either player is that they're still in the tournament if they lose. So it's a very unique format, but it works out very well, and it gives the players an extra opportunity and an extra round of play at least. Uh-oh. Just keep an eye on that cue ball. Well, folks. Hunter's just shaking his head in disbelief right now. We are tied up at 2 racks apiece, racing to 3. Which mullet will prevail? I can't decide which one I like better. They both are just amazing freedom flappers. Powerful break. The only thing that falls is that cue ball. Ooh. Jayden using the whole pocket there. That's okay, that's what it's for. Plays the 14 off the 1. He's got options here with the side pocket. Looks like he's looking at the 11. Drains it. Just gets up there and one pumps these shots in. If I was Hunter, I'd be worried right now. Oh. And the pace of play that he plays at as well. It's so quick. It's intimidating. It's a treat. Hunter probably going to tighten up a little bit here. Okay, they're even on those. They both had hangers that dropped. We got some drama in this Hill game here, folks. Well, the good news for either player, win or lose, still in this event. Well, I don't want to jinx him, but Hunter's looking pretty good at the moment. Taking extra care, knowing he only needs 2 more balls, and if he gives Jayden one more chance, Jayden's already proven that he's a little monster. This is the future of pool right here, folks. It's a beautiful thing to watch. Great match between the dual mullets. Congratulations to Hunter Leinen on his victory, and congratulations to Jayden as well. What a showing. Cute little kid. Came out here and just pumping balls in left and right, showing no fear whatsoever. Tip of the cap to him and his family, parents, for their support, both, you know, online here in the chat and in the building. Just to have that kind of support it's crucial to excel in this game. So hats off to them. I'm going to go ahead and drop the scoreboard for just a moment. Well, no, you know what? I'll leave it up. And I'll just make a quick adjustment here. We're still waiting on an opponent for Kaiden. I just double checked the bracket to see. It's table 14. Let me take a look here. Kodi is up 6-2, so that match should be wrapping up. Could be wrapping up shortly. And we'll be back into the 10-ball division. So just sit tight, hang out. These guys should be underway here in the next, I would probably say, 5 or 10 minutes. And if you know Kaiden, you know this is going to be a match worth watching. I don't know personally who Jack Bolt is, but he's obviously a force to be reckoned with if he's made it this far and he's playing this well. Kodi Allen actually just took the match down as we speak. So I'll get the scoreboard updated. We'll get both players to the table. And we'll get started here in just a moment.
You should announce 6 o'clock match. Some of the 6 o'clock matches are out, and you're the welcome to start playing.
Okay. Hey, Ben. Kodi Allen. K-O-D-I.
I already got it up. I watched it finish and I was following the market. I know we're jumping back to 10 now. After I got told we're only doing 8.
This should be
No.
This should be a good one. No, that's not good. People, it's a lot of fun.
Which one is? Is that on what table?
So 6 o'clock match, some 6 o'clock matches are out if you have an opponent. They're in 2, right?
Some of them. I think there's only 2 of them.
Players, some 6 o'clock matches are ready. If you have an opponent, go ahead and play. Bag up and play if you have an opponent. That's the 6 o'clock matches.
Yeah, that's what it is. The 8 ball, these kids really don't play safe, they have fast. Yeah, and if you have an opponent and there's no kids are there, it's up to you guys.
You stay for 45 minutes. 6 o'clock, I'm getting ready. Updated time?
What's it?
It's okay. You can go ahead. Did you sign up?
No, I didn't.
Oh, yeah. You can go out to registration.
Oh, okay.
Carol will take them up.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
2 hours. Probably just slow down. I figured it's not even the best. They don't even do that for the adults. I know, but they don't, they get it done quicker. Not an hour and a half. I just went, okay, never mind. Sorry. What about the race to 2? I was watching right. Both same time, both same time.
I just went back and like,
you could change the 1 mile time was it backwards in 1 hour because race to 2 is going to take 15 minutes. 15, 20 minutes. So the maximum they could play is 3 minutes.
and you screw with me while I was over there, what's going on? Just there, Casey before you get a journey?
Gosh, I felt so. It was awkward. I felt so bad.
So did she, I think.
We're gonna have. Oh gosh, I forgot her name already.
Oh, her. Okay.
Skyler Hess.
Oh, okay.
Skyler's gonna be coming up here shortly for this match. Folks at home, we are going to be getting started here shortly. I think the match was scheduled for 6. I'm not 100% sure. It was, okay, I'm getting the thumbs up. Yes, it was scheduled for 6, and we're a little bit ahead of time right now. So it's not mandatory that the players be at the table. Kodi did just finish a match. So he may want just a few minutes to clear his head, maybe go grab a drink or use the restroom, something like that. And then they'll have a few minutes to warm up if they'd like as well. I just didn't want to leave you guys hanging, but we are going to have guest commentary again from another one of our little champions, Skyler Hess. She was our very first feature match of the event yesterday. She played on the very first stream table, and I do believe she defeated Sophia Mast. I'll have to double check that. I can't remember, but and I'll pull up the bracket right now. Yeah, she did defeat Sophia Mast by a score of 7-6 in the very first round of this event. Ironically enough, Sophia Mast plays tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. against Haley Mary, and the winner of that will play Skyler. So we could see a rematch between Skyler and Sophia. And I believe Skyler is also in the 14 and under girls or 16 and under. I'll have to check. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, the 14 and under girls division, I believe she's actually defending her title from last year. So she's playing in 2 different 9-ball events.
Does she know she's coming up here, or she told you to come up here as
No,
well?
she wanted to.
You know, she just threw something else at you, or?
No. She wanted to do it.
Just checking.
Yeah. So I was just kind of informing the viewers at home while we have a little downtime of how Sophia's been doing, or excuse me, how Skyler's been doing in this event. And she was on our very first feature match against Sophia Mast.
Gotcha.
And she won that match, hill.
I was afraid maybe Shane's found somebody and threw match you again. Here, sit here.
Yeah. Okay, we've got Kodi at the table, so he's probably going to take a few warm-up reps. Kaiden, there he is, walking right into the arena. So I'm sure each player will take a few minutes, hit some balls around, get acclimated with the table. Kodi just came off a win. Kaiden has been patiently waiting. And we're still ahead of schedule too, by about 20 minutes right now, so it's always a good thing in these events to stay ahead of schedule rather than fall behind and turn these into long days and late nights, especially for these youngsters, and get their rest so they can wake up fresh. Expect to see a lot of that right there. And by a lot of that, I mean crushed breaks. Kodi smashes the break.
Whose is this? Shane had it earlier, I thought.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. I don't know whose this is. Cecil, do you know who this is?
Those are just more tacos. I didn't have room for them. Put them out there.
Oh. Well, you can be there. There you go. Do you want us?
Well, I think Shane earlier had it by his chair over this. He might have set it up here for me. Got it something at the end with him.
Oh, here's a hot sauce too, babe.
I didn't know that for a fact. I don't think that's what it was.
First of all, I looked like it was like smashing under the table.
Where's your daughter? Still looks very wrong, but it looks like their family.
It's almost worse.
True. I would have to agree with that.
So Kaiden now taking his opportunity to hit a few balls, feel out the table, build up some confidence, warm up that back arm, stiffen up that mental game. Now's the time to hit the share button. Two of the top shooters in the event. There is a lot of talent here, but these two have been exceptional. Could be a race to 7 alternate break. This is our 10-ball division. fix that. 10-ball division of the Billiard Education Foundation Junior Nationals 10-ball championships. So we've got the 8, 9, and 10 ball going on. Both players just said, "I'm ready when you are." A lot of camaraderie. We got a couple other players in the arena that came up and just spoke to both players, wished them both good luck. Yep, you guys are good to go. Thank you, brother. Good luck to you both. So Kaiden was up in the booth doing some commentary yesterday. Real nice to have him up here sharing some knowledge. Very educated, well-rounded player. And we've seen firepower from Kodi yesterday on this table as well. So I'm excited for this match. Now's the time to hit that share button. Let people know this is the future of pool right here. Kodi's going to take the leg, it looks like. Yeah. Free foul rule is in effect. There is no rule on the break. From what I'm told, they can even soft break if they really want to. The only requirement, I do believe, is the 1 up front, 10 in the middle, and 2 and the 3 on the corners. Ball does not count as a win on the break. It also has to be the last ball pocketed. So if you combo the 10 ball in early, it spots back up immediately and you continue shooting. So rack number 1, Kodi to break. Like I said, he's going to crush him. Got almost the whole rack up table. Came up dry, which we do see quite a bit in 10 ball, especially with the hand rack, the plastic racks here. Template racks make for a little bit easier, a little bit more predictable break. And the reason being is because it's giving you essentially a perfect rack every time where every ball is frozen. It's tough to do that by hand. So the result on the break is much more difficult. Kaiden opts to roll out. Kodi taking a look at the table. Probably trying to find his best safety option here.
Any word on Raw? How's it going?
He just sent me a message on Facebook and said thumbs up, so I think he's doing good. I haven't spoken with him though, so I really can't give you much of an update. Got some concerned fans for Raw Hannah. Posted what?
What's the name of your company?
BBTV?
AV?
BBTV?
Yeah, BBTV. I thought it said AZ Billiard.
Yeah, he was sharing the stream for people to watch. Yeah. Well, we don't work. I misunderstood what you were asking.
With it, not beforehand, with it.
Yes. Sorry, I misunderstood.
No, that's okay. I was just making sure. No big deal.
So the first open look goes to Kodi Allen. I didn't see him for a number of years, and now I've seen him like 5 times this year.
You still got that paper?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I used to advertise that.
Did you? So I didn't quite get where he wanted to. immediately goes for the short stick. We're gonna do a little hop-aroo over this orange ball.
Got to see some in the room here. Then late coming in.
Uh-oh.
Thank you.
I think that's Sophia's. I don't know. For
What table?
They're on the toy airplane.
Okay. 16.
Oh yeah, no, that's not.
Can you look up and see who played on 16 last? We're making an announcement. If you lost your extension, come up to the booth and describe it. You can get it back.
Your extension? Q extension left at table 16. Come up and describe it and give it back to you. What's your problem? I had my hair that color this morning. It wouldn't fit in the bun. It had too much hair.
That's tough.
Did you say 16 or 17? I think it was actually 17. Whoa, what just happened?
There's Q extension is 17.
What just
Please
happened?
come up, describe it, you can have it back.
Y'all shopping or something?
Both cameras just cut out. What in the world is going on? Sorry guys. Let me get this figured out real quick. I have no idea why that just happened.
Come on up to the tournament control and we'll give you back your glasses.
So Skyler Hess, welcome to the booth. How are you?
Good.
Yeah, we were looking you up just to see how you were doing in both divisions.
Playing okay.
Keep it up.
I mean, I'm in a hot seat match.
For the 14? And you're the defending champion, aren't you?
Yep.
You should brag about that. You got a microphone in front of you.
I got very lucky last 2 years.
That's what every winner says.
Very fortunate.
Yeah, Skyler Hess defending her title from last year. And still on the winner's side. Did you say playing for the hot seat?
Yep.
You heard it, folks. She could go 2 years in a row.
We'll try.
You're gonna do it.
It's gonna happen.
So, are you familiar with Kaiden and Kodi?
Yeah. I've known Kodi since I was like really young, and then I just watched Kaiden like win his matches because he's really good.
Yeah, they're both great players.
Yeah. This is gonna be a good match.
Yeah. Well, Kaiden's looking pretty good here. Not a whole lot of problems on this table. He's on the wrong side of the 6, but he can easily spin 2 rails back towards center table and get right back in line for the 7.
These tables play pretty fast.
I've noticed that, yeah. New tables, new cloth, newer balls.
I mean, I like it, but some people are struggling.
Not you, though.
morning matches I always struggle with, so.
I can relate. Definitely, I don't like playing before 4 p.m.
Yeah.
I'd rather play till midnight or 2 in the morning.
I'm fine with 11 and over. Nothing
Nothing
earlier
before
than
11
that.
o'clock.
And I had played at 9 o'clock, so was not up, not prepared, and just played bad.
Oh no.
I didn't even eat, which is the bad thing. If like you don't eat, you're just not gonna play good. But you have to make sure you don't eat that much because you'll be on a full stomach and tired.
Yeah, you don't want to get that food coma.
Yeah, it's not fun.
But you do need to eat something, get a little energy going,
Yeah.
get your body kicked off for the day.
Yep.
Speaking of getting kicked off, rack 1 goes to Kaiden Hunkins. And he'll be breaking rack number 2. Both players with very powerful breaks. Kodi just crushes him. Or excuse me, Kaiden. Came up dry and he's left a look at the 1-6 combination to start things off. So how long have you been playing, Skyler?
I started playing when I was 4.
So like 10 years?
Yeah, 9. And then I started doing like big competitive tournaments when I was 9, and then
Wow.
I've been playing
That's
big
awesome.
tournaments ever since.
I didn't play my first big event till I was probably 20, 21. So a dry break from Kaiden brings Kodi to the table, takes care of the 1 and the 6 ball. And he's looking pretty good here. He's on the right side of the 3. A little bit of draw, he can drift up just above the 4 ball. Play it in the same pocket. We'll see the 4, 5, 3, 4, and 5 probably played into the same pocket. That might have changed things a little bit. He didn't get back above the 4. He might just go back and forth across table. He held that ball with inside English very well.
Looks like after the 5 ball, everything's pretty much in the pocket besides the 8 ball.
Yeah. And even after he pockets the 7 ball, the 8 ball's got a lot of options. Oh, wow. Didn't expect that.
I don't think any of us did.
So Kaiden's going to try and take full advantage of this. It was an opportunity that he probably shouldn't have gotten, so he needs to punish Kodi for this.
Is this a winner side or loser side match?
This is a loser side match. It's the 10 ball division, and it's triple elimination. So they both have lost a match already earlier on in the tournament. But if you look at the bracket here, it's unique. It's actually triple elimination, so you can lose 3 times. So even though both of these players have lost once already, even the loser of this match will still be in the event.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool format.
So I don't know if you know, but I played Sophia the
Sophia
first round.
Mast?
Yeah. So I
It
played
was on the
her-
stream table. You beat her 7-6.
Yeah.
I was watching.
I beat her in that match, and then I had to play her again in the 14 under, and I won 7-5. And then if she beats Haley Marion in the loser side of the 18 under, I'm gonna have to play her again.
I saw that on the bracket.
We play every tournament we see each other in, so. It's pretty messed up. We come to Vegas and play each other. Probably will play each other either 2 or 3 times, which is pretty tough. Not
Well,
fun.
it sounds like it's tough on her. At least this week.
This week, yeah. It's because I got her out of my head. I just always walked up to the table thinking I was going to lose because she plays really good, and I didn't think I could stand a chance, but, like, I can. I know I can.
Isn't that a good feeling once you realize that?
Yeah. I mean, every match we play either goes, like, hill-hill or, like, close to hill-hill. It's a struggle, but...
It wouldn't be fun if it was just easy every time, would it?
No. I mean, it's fun when you're in, like, the finals and it's pretty easy. That's the fun part, but, like...
Can't argue with that.
It's not gonna be fun.
Looks like he's going to play a 4-7 combo. It's a little bit off angle, but he's on the right side of the 4 to play it. He's just got to take care of where the 4 and the cue ball end up.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry?
Yeah.
Well, go get some food if you want. You don't have to stay in here the whole time. You can eat and come back, or just eat and not come back. It's okay either way.
It's probably what I'm gonna do, because I'm, like, really hungry. Okay, I'm gonna go eat.
All right. Well, thank you for stopping in for a few. You're welcome to come back anytime. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Skyler Hess, everybody. Stopping in for a few minutes to do a little bit of commentary. Defending her 14 and under title. That's pretty strong, playing in the finals of that event 2 years in a row. It's a testament to her game and where she's going with it. And so Kodi finds himself down 2-0. And he's looking at nothing. He's got nothing but a kick shot here and does not want to leave an open table by any means. And he's left a shot on the 4. Kaiden can play this cue ball back and forth in between the 9 and 10. And that's exactly what he's looking at right now. That's the line he just drew up. If he comes up a touch short, he can play the 5 in the corner. If he ends up perfect, he can play the 5 in the side. A little bit of unneeded or maybe unwanted topspin there. It's one of those center ball shots. He put a little bit of top on that ball, I think, and that's kind of why it acted the way it did. But he ended up great, so maybe that was the route he was trying to take. He can take the corner or the side, whatever is most comfortable for him. A little surprised he went that route, just because it makes for a little bit more difficult shot on the 6, but I don't think it's anything he can't handle. as I put the curse on him. Sorry, bro. I think I would have played the 5 on the side and then the 6 to the upper right corner. I just rolled forward for the 7. But there's so many different patterns and variations to this game that that's one of the beauties of it. A little bit of audio issues there for a moment, I think, but should be all good now. I'm looking at the chat. I'm not sure the ages of these two players. I don't know, and I'm certainly not going to ask them in the middle of the match. But somebody said Kodi's 18 and Kaiden is 19. The 10-ball division was opened up, I do believe, to all players 22 years old and under. That was the 10-ball division only. And they're all even races to 7. Kodi's going to have to cross-bank this, and he's going to have to beat the double kiss. If he's a one-pocket player, he knows the shot. He did beat the kiss, but he undercut it. And I think that was because he was very worried about the kiss. However, he did get second prize. Left the cue ball in the jaws, 10 feet away. And I don't believe there's a window between the 9 and 10, so Kaiden will be likely 2-rail kicking the back of this ball. That's what he did. Little kick and stick. 10 ball gets the rail. Good shot. Kodi's got a decision to make now. Does he go all out aggressive? And if he does, what's his plan for the 8 ball? If the 8 was anywhere else, I think he probably already would have fired this bank shot. He may have to. He may play up that bank into that same pocket twice. Unless he pulls out a huge draw stroke here, which he did. And he would have had great position on that 8. He's left a mess for Kaiden, though. If it goes, and if Kaiden wants to, he can play the 7, 8, 10 carom. 10 ball would spot up and he would stay at the table. I think he was planning on making contact with the 8 or the 10 with the 7 and using those for coverage. It wasn't to be on this shot. If Kodi can bank this and drag into the 10, he's playing safe all the way. Very smart shot. Not taking any chances. I like it. Kaiden has called the 9 ball, which tells me he's playing the carom. Very difficult. That was tough to tell if it was a good hit or not. No question from either player, so I did go ahead and grab an instant replay in case they had any questions. We could slow it down and play it back for them. There's no question. It's a good hit. Kodi's slightly off at the moment. At the moment, I got a feeling he'll get it right back in gear here pretty quick. What's up, brother? Still winning? All right. Always got to have the last word, don't you? Joking around with one of these junior players. Oh, I shouldn't say that. He's 18 now. His nickname is Last Word, and I think that was given to him by Dr. Q. Tom Rossman. He said every time he talks to Tom, he has to have the last word. So Tom started calling him Last Word. It's actually embroidered on his pool case. That's pretty unique. And if someone like Tom Rossman is dubbing you a nickname, you just accept it. Well, good try with the bridge there from Kaiden. He's left a little bit tricky here for Kodi, but Kodi can play this in the corner, take the cue ball off the point. Doesn't really have to worry about the scratch. And it's just what Kodi needed to get himself on the board and open up his campaign here in rack number 3. Well, who knows next? Trying to find out who our next stream match will be, but it's still to be determined, so I can't give you that info yet. We will have 2 more matches following this evening on our stream table. back and forth here. Long, long. Oh, goodness. Yeah, he just shook his head there. He knew he was supposed to make that. So an opportunity for Kodi now. Needs to take advantage if he can. .50-yard line here. He'll be playing this in the corner, but he's going to be turning his cue ball loose just a little bit anyhow. He's going to try to go underneath the 4, underneath the 8. And unfortunately he ran right into the 4. Had he cleared that, he'd have been into the short rail, long rail, and then he would have had good position on that 4. It was a tough shot, don't get me wrong. Nothing easy about it. But I guess you don't need to play shape with shots like that. Great jump there from Kodi. What a beautiful shot. I had a feeling Kodi was gonna click it on. Now he's playing with firepower. He's got to have some confidence after that last 2 shots. When 9 ball goes on this side, it's far enough off the rail. So he's just got to be a little touchy here with the 7. And he got about as good as you could put that ball. It's almost ball in hand position. Stop shot. Oh no, he drifted over. That surprised me. That surprised me quite a bit, to be honest. But he's pulled off a couple of amazing shots already this rack. What's one more? Okay, what's 2 more? This is where it just got tricky. He can't play it in the corner and he can't cut it in the side from here. He either has to bank or try to leave something difficult for Kaiden, but he does not want to leave Kaiden any opportunity. He might be forced to bank this ball and just turn his cue ball loose. And he's got to give himself a chance to win from here. Unless you've got, you know, a safety in mind that you are absolutely dead sure about. He'd feel pretty bad if he tried to play a safe and then ended up not getting a safe and selling out. And be kicking himself in the backside for just not taking a chance and going for it. Although it was a miscue, it didn't work out too horribly for him. It's going to be a drastic back cut for Kaiden here. He's looking at it. He could bank it up past the 10 if he wants, but you know, you don't want to bank if you don't have to. Especially given the position on the 10. He just whiffed the whole ball. I'll tell you how many times I've done that. Even the best in the world do that. I've seen more than a handful of times in my streaming days. The same shots from top pros. Just unfortunate when it happens to you. Gives Kodi kind of a freebie. Ties the match up at 2 apiece. Kodi's going to go ahead and rack and probably break as well. Kaiden just stepped away to use the restroom. Luckily, we've actually got restrooms in the banquet center, so he's only got to walk about 30 feet. So, just out of respect, Kodi is going to wait. Matthew Wesley in the chat, you are correct. We had 20 players in the 10-ball division. I could give you guys a complete breakdown while we've got a moment here. '18 and under boys division, 39 players. 16 and under boys division, 29 players. 14 and under boys division, 22 players. 18 and under girls division, 16 players. 16 and under girls division, 6 players. 14 and under girls division, 14 players. 10-ball division has 20 entrants. The 8-ball division has 65 entrants. And we will also have 2 different Scotch doubles tournaments starting tomorrow as well. An 18 and under, excuse me, a 16 and under division and a 22 and under division. So, plenty of players and plenty of action to come. We're getting down toward the end of day 2 here. Good news is we still have day 3 and 4 coming. And we're going to be sending some of these kids to the World Championships. So that is an amazing opportunity.
Yes. You're welcome.
Okay, this ball with inside, probably 3 rails. Short, long, short. He might not get the last short rail. But he's got a great angle, so he's okay. I don't believe the 5 passes the 7 in the side. It may. I think he's looking at coming just above it. Oh, it does play in the side. Otherwise he wouldn't have played that position.
What's the guy's name?
So the 8 ball is the key ball here, but he's got an 8-9 combination. He may also have an opportunity to move that 8 ball depending on his position on the 7 ball. Okay, so he can cheat the pocket just a touch and manipulate into that 7 if he wants. I don't recommend it. I don't think it, or excuse me, into the 8. And that's what he did. I don't think it's necessary if the 8-9 goes. Because now he's probably going to have to play safe. Which he doesn't mind, but you never want to give your opponent, a look back at the table if you don't have to. Kaiden went all out offense there. And would have been handsomely rewarded had that ball dropped. However, now he finds himself in a position after being up 2-0 to where he could be trailing 3-2. I don't want to put any commentator curse on Kodi, but I feel like he's favored to run these last 3. Things just got a little bit tougher. Cue ball close to the rail and not a lot of angle. Probably just stunned this ball right back up table. Oh, he went forward. Great shot. He's playing with confidence now. Made sure to call the 10. You could see he pointed his cue stick at the corner pocket just to avoid any potential discrepancies.
You're in another one off already?
He was starving.
Nobody wants to come hang out with you.
Yeah, nobody wants to stay in the booth with me. Do I smell funny? I don't know. No, these kids are tired. They're having long days, and I just appreciate them coming up for a few minutes here and there. It's the people at home are enjoying it too. I think
at
it's.
least you wanted to be here.
Yeah.
Unlike Casey, who had no interest in being here.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, no, the fans at home seem to be enjoying implementing the kids into the commentary too.
Cool. They're not quiet, they don't care.
Yeah, guys on Facebook, ever since we did the restart on the stream, we kind of dropped our viewer count by more than half. And we've got some of the stronger matches happening right now and coming up. If you wouldn't mind just smashing that share button, we could get some more viewers in here. If not, that's okay. It'll stay on Facebook. What a shot. And it will also stay on YouTube as well.
Okay, players, some of you sitting around your opponents here at 7 o'clock. For the 7 o'clock matches, you're more than welcome to start up, but please stay in the room because the 9 o'clocks will come right after that, and you can get out early and have more time to enjoy your Vegas experience. So
3 people in this
7
event that
o'clocks can go early, and then after that the nines can go early. So that's the 7:30 matches. If your opponent's ready, just go ahead and play. And then your 9 o'clocks will come right after that.
My course did. Better than Julian.
It's really not blue though, it's kind of silver.
It's not that thing, but
This is black.
that's what it is.
I got a black one and a chrome one.
They're called the blue brands that kind of look silver, they're not blue, and that one looks black. I was being funny.
Black is the answer to the snake.
Not unless you're playing all
No, you've been deaf for the last 25
Isn't that a song? Blue on Black? Kenny Wayne Shepherd and Five Finger Death Punch. So Kodi not wasting any time, taking full advantage of his opportunities. After trailing 2-0, he's straight in to make it a 4-2 lead, 4 in a row in his favor, and breaking. We're racing to 7, alternate break, 10 ball, 3 foul rule. This is B-side action, but it's a unique format. We have an A-side, a B-side, and a C-side. It's triple elimination, if you will. It's a unique format. If you go to compusport.us, click on 2021 Junior Nationals, there's a drop down with all the tournament brackets. You can actually click on that 10 ball bracket and see how it's broken down. It's pretty unique. Kodi's going to be cracking rack 7 here in a moment. Watch your eardrums. He hits them hard. Now I stepped away for 5 seconds to go speak with the tournament director, and I see 6 balls left on the table. Did Kodi just make 4 balls and scratch? That's something there. Let's see what Kodi does here. If the 10 comes back up on the spot, it might cause a little bit of an issue for the 9. If he shoots the 2-10, the 10 will come back up onto the spot. So he may elect to play safe and just keep the 10 in play. He is going to take the 10 back out. So he's not concerned with it spotting back up. And now that it has spotted, I can see that there's plenty of room for that 9 ball, so great shot there. A little bit of an awkward stretch here, but if he can just draw back 6 inches or a foot, he should be okay. Or cheat the pocket and play the foot rail. It's even more natural. He's going to have to put a very big draw stroke on this ball, or run it forward a number of rails. I think it risks a scratch there, but he's got enough stroke that he can just draw this ball back. He did go forward. A little more risk in that. Oh wow, he got right between the 8 or the 9 and the 10. And the 9 will play to this lower right pocket, so he can go up right up center table. Kind of thought he would go up to the head rail, long rail, and back down into the tangent line. That's okay. Kodi's on fire. Kodi rattles off 5 racks in a row. Down 2-0. Hit the afterburners, and now he's up 5-2. Told you we were going to see a good match here with some great firepower. Both of these players are champions. Absolutely tattooed that rack. But he's going to have to push out unless he wants to kick at this one, which I don't recommend. He's going to roll out, create distance, and force Kodi to come with a great shot here. Kodi could also give it back, but I don't think that's going to happen. There's too many safety opportunities. He ended up frozen to that 4. Good shot. That's a good cue ball there from Kaiden. Well, not much Kaiden can do with the deuce if he does pocket this one. As far as being aggressive, I don't know if it cuts into this lower left corner. If it does, then he'll probably play it, but I think we're going to see him play a stop shot and bank this 3 rails. Freeze the cue ball to the 5, just like that. Yep, he hit it about as good as you can. 1 railer is almost out of play given the 8-3-6. It's there, but it's a bit deceiving, I should say. He's gonna go take a look at this 3 ball, see how close to the point it landed. He's got room. So this is what Kaiden needed. Ball in hand with an open rack and an opportunity to get back within 2. And he's come up a bit short. I shouldn't say a bit short, but he's going to have to manipulate this cue ball a little bit. Or manufacture a shot playing off the 5. Just roll forward for the 6 on the side. Did not get on top of that ball quite as much as he wanted to. But he's still okay. And he needs to stay on that same side of the 8 ball. Draw this ball 2 rails or play it with inside 1 rail. He's going 2. He's going to actually utilize a 3rd rail. So that's a beautiful run up from Kaiden right when he needed it, and he punished his opponent for a mistake. Alright, let's see Kodi do the crushing again. See if the 8 and the 7 ball end up near the side pockets. 8 ball went right in, just like it's supposed to. 7 ball is the only issue I see at the moment. He might be able to do something with it when he travels from the 3 to the 4 ball. Or excuse me, no, that's the 5 up there, I apologize. Well, he still could, actually. It's a little risky, but he could play into that 7-9 issue. Right here, he could go into that 7-9, and good things could happen. Bad things could certainly happen, but good things could happen. He's gonna avoid it. Not taking any chances. I like it. So he pockets the 4, but he pockets it on a miscue. So he didn't get the draw that he wanted. Now he's gonna be forced to jump. This is no bargain. He's called it 3 rails. And that's the trouble with jumping at a ball that's that close to the rail from that far away. And with the pace he was playing it too, it would have had to have been hit nearly perfectly. Which he did hit it great. It was just a little too much mustard on that hot dog. I like what he just did there. He's changed his mind so he can run the cue ball forward instead of drawing into them. The 7 and the 9. He needs to decide which ball he wants to hit. The 7 or the 9. It was a great effort and a great attempt. I don't fault him for taking that shot at all. Just didn't get any love from the 9 ball. Pulled out the jump stick, didn't quite get over the 9. It's going to give Kodi ball in hand with 4 balls on the table. He's up to 6 ball in a little bit of an awkward spot. Probably put the cue ball froze to that rail. Because the 6 isn't frozen, so it's not too difficult of a shot. I think he could have done a little better to not leave himself so much work on the 9. Now he's got work to do to get to the 10. Handles it like a champion. Kodi's in a good rhythm. Putting on a good show right now. Leading by a score of 6-3 in our 10-ball division here at the Billiard Education Foundation Junior National Championships. So rack number 10. Let's watch the 5 ball here. Almost went in the side, just caught the point. He's not too thrilled. I wouldn't be either if I broke dry and I left my opponent wide open and they were on the hill. Just a difficult game to break. 10 ball. Kaiden has the option to take on the shot or pass it back. Because 10 ball is a call pocket game, you must call all your shots. Kodi did not call that shot, so Kaiden has the option to play the ball as it lies or have Kodi come back in. Well, Kaiden didn't want to take the jump shot, so he passed it to Kodi. And that's how an option works. That's a good hit from Kodi, but he's left a shot and a window for the 4 ball as well. Kodi's a little bit flat on this ball, so he's either going to manufacture an angle going forward or leave the cue ball there and play through the window. He opted for the first option, and he struck it beautifully. He got perfect for this 4. Key shot right here. 6 to the 7. This might be a similar shot to what he just played a moment ago, forcing it forward. Oh no, he could play that ball nicely on the side. I didn't even see it. Do not blame Kaiden at all for taking his time right now. He's got to be so careful of the scratch on this shot. So Kaiden back within 2. Trailing 6 to 4. Kodi breaking. Rack 11. Walt, do we know about the next matchup? Anything different?
Savannah Easton. I'm just looking up here.
Is it 8 ball? All right, I just got some intel. Next match is going to be Savannah Easton versus Jayce Little. That's going to be a B-side match in the 8-ball division, so that'll be a race to 3.
Good call, I know.
And that match is scheduled for 7:30. If this match finishes early and both players are here, we'll get kicked off early. Otherwise, we'll have a little bit of downtime. I don't even have a match on our secondary table right now. We are ahead of schedule. Yeah, our secondary table is empty right now. There's a few tables across the room that are empty, so things are beginning to wrap up and wind down for the day. Most players do have another match, but it's not till a little bit later, so we're getting ahead of schedule here. Which is definitely not a bad thing. These players would certainly rather be done playing by 9 than stuck playing till midnight. Most of them, anyhow. Me personally, the later into the night it goes, the more I seem to wake up on a pool table. Morning matches, forget it. So a little lackadaisical there from Kodi. He's going to give ball in hand to Kaiden after Kaiden has already won the last couple racks in a row here. Kind of excited to see Savannah play. Cute little girl. She just lost hill to Sophia Mast, who's one of, if not the, one of the top juniors. I keep hearing her name, and a couple people have said she's the best. And we've seen some very impressive play from her. I'm definitely not going to take anything away from that, but I'm just excited to see this match with Savannah, because she was, although a little bit bummed that she had lost her match, she was very happy that she went hill with Sophia. She made a couple good runs, her dad said. We were talking in the hall a little while ago. She's excited to be on the stream. I asked her, I said, do you know what nerves are or what pressure is? And she said, nope. We had a nice little laugh in the hallway. Well, I know what pressure is, but I said, no, you don't. Just go play your game. You're gonna do great. That's a tough combo to overcook. Now Kaiden with an excellent opportunity to get back within 1. So in my opinion, although Kaiden is down 2 racks, in my opinion the pressure has 100% swung back to Kodi. Now maybe 85%. Kodi is on the hill, so there is going to be that in the back of Kaiden's mind. But Kaiden's got to be feeling grateful for the opportunities that he's gotten and the mistakes that Kodi's made in the latter stage of this match. It's given Kaiden opportunities to get right back in it. After Kaiden might have been counting himself out when he was down, 6-2. I love the heart that these kids show. There's no give up. What's up, buddy?
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Sweating this match. Is it 6-5 now?
It's 6-5 now.
Wow.
Your mic's on if you want to do some chit chat. Introduce yourself to the folks.
It's on. Ricky Evans here, tuning in. BBTV Productions.
You're damn right. I'm just kidding. So how's the event treating you?
Event's been treating me pretty good so far. Usually I perform pretty well at the South Point, so I felt pretty comfortable at this venue. Pretty in the knowing of what's going to happen, what's going to go down here. Played pretty well so far.
Yeah, you've been taking names, haven't you?
Yeah, I think I ripped through a few of the big names in my bracket, so I think I just got one more to take down tomorrow, and then we'll be looking at.
You said last night you were going to win.
Yeah. Well, I
love that confidence.
Of course. If somebody comes here and they're not going to tell you the same thing, then they're probably not going to win because, you don't go to a place not planning to win unless you're a spectator.
Yeah, I like that perspective.
If you're a player, then you got to be planning on winning.
You got a dog in this fight here? Anyone you're rooting for in particular amongst these two guys?
It's tough to say. I'm kind of buddies with both of them. I'd say that I talk to Kaiden more just because I know his whole family and such. But Kodi's my boy 100%. I can't say I want to root for either one too hard, but I had a feeling that Kaiden's about to come back here. I think it's going to be Hill. It
was 6-2.
Yeah, I think it's going to be Hill here because it's got that feeling towards it. You see these mistakes that are just
Kodi's
combo
made quite a
clattering
few
on top
of
of Kodi.
Yeah.
And Kaiden's capitalized just a couple times. That's all it takes in a race of 7.
5 ball's going to be a little tricky here, I think. Whoever gets to it first.
Yep, that's true.
He might be able to draw into it right now because he'd still end up with position on the deuce.
Yeah, I don't know.
I actually kind of like that. Yeah, he freed it up.
Hit
and
it perfect,
yeah.
But personally, that's risky. It would just be tragic to bump up to the 8 and have it just hook you or something,
Yeah.
But I'm not at the table. That combo might have been just like not on at all,
No, I hear you.
Where's the chat? Do we have a chat on yet?
Chat room?
Yeah, like people talking.
Yeah,
commenting.
they're on Facebook and on YouTube chatting. It's all over here, and then it's all down here.
If Matt Wisely is watching, that is Matthew Wisely.
Mm-hmm.
He's got the 7 ball.
He's got the 7 ball.
I think he's tuning in, and he's got the 7 ball. Everybody out there. Call him Easy Action Matt.
Oh, wow.
Look at this. He made the 10 ball. But is he going to get away with it?
Well,
no, he's not. He's not because it's going to have to spot now.
You're right.
See, yeah, if that was a spot after type situation. And that's not going to be good for him.
Someone just said Ricky Evans is a beast. Dead Punch Pool. I'm not sure who that is, but that's a cool name.
That's a pretty cool name. I'm trying my best to be beast.
Always beast mode. Always gotta stay beast mode.
Yep. That's That's what I told Kaiden. He was down. I said, hey, man, just go out there and play good pool, you know? If you're going to lose, then lose because the guy beat you, not because you didn't play well or you beat yourself.
It's good advice.
Go play good pool. That's all you got to do. If he still beats you, shake his hand. You're not mad. If you play bad pool, don't matter what type of pool player you are, you're always going to be upset. Don't matter how you show it, you're going to be upset. Some people show it more than others. But if somebody straight out played you, you know, you kind of just give it to them, you shake their hand, and you go back to the drawing board.
Going for the shorty.
You have to. I mean, with being down 6'5", there's nothing else to do. You have to just go for the gin. Hit it with a little bit of draw. He's got the Predator out. Make sure to get a little bit of draw on it. And just take what the table gives you after it. Just have to make this ball.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, it's going to take a serious error for Kodi to knock it out here.
Kodi was strutting around the table for about 5-6 racks.
Mm-hmm.
Just looking ultra confident, firing balls in, pumping shot after shot.
Yep.
And then one mistake turned into 2 mistakes, turned into 3 more games for Kaiden.
Yeah. Well,
and now the heat is on
Kaiden
Kodi.
was not playing good at the beginning of the set, I know that.
He was struggling a little bit, yeah.
When somebody's not playing good against you, you get the first game, then you get the second game, the guy's still missing balls. I mean, it's just combo platter. But now Kaiden starts to woke up and...
Well, Kaiden won the first 2. He was up 2-0. And
I didn't
Kodi
see that
won
early.
6 in a row.
Yeah. I just saw like when it was at the 4-game mark. So look at this.
Look at this shot.
See, I'm telling you right now. He might be able to get a little bit of draw on it though. If he gets a little bit of draw on, look at this. See, I was about to say.
He played it with.
Is that gonna hang up?
He played it with what, inside?
Oh my gosh, that hangs up. That completely changes the game. He has to get out here. If you don't get out here, I don't think it doesn't matter what you leave, Kodi. You're probably not gonna win the game just because you didn't get out with this opportunity. That's how the pool gods work. Very slim chance. Oh my.
He's made his work a little tough.
Yep. I think you just have to slow roll this one. And if you're going to miss it, some people don't think of it at all. They just go for the make. But me, I think if I'm going to miss it, I have to overcut it. I am not going to undercut this ball. If I undercut it, I lost, period. If you slow roll this and you overcut it, then you leave them mid-table, your cue ball goes up, they have to bank it.
Look where that 10 landed.
Got lucky here. I mean, I could use other words for it, but I think that we're going to keep it PG. He just completely got out there, got lucky.
Yeah, it's a junior event. Let's keep it PG.
Now he is 6'6", and golly, this looks like me and Lucas earlier or something.
Yeah. What a match. Up 2-0, down 6-2, tied 6-6.
Okay, and you know what? Just because surrounding things, external things, like my match, kind of went the same way. Lucas played how Kodi played. Kodi was playing great out the beginning, so was Lucas. Then about halfway through, whenever the opponent was hanging on, being me, being Kaiden, started to fall apart a little bit. Ends up hill, and I don't know. Kaiden might win this. He might bring it home just like I did. I was behind a little bit, and it's always nice to root for the underdog, you know what I mean?
This
comeback here would be crazy.
Tell a story here.
This is a nervy rack, that is for sure.
Well, obviously both players want to win the rack, but the good news is, even though they've both, this is a first, they both lost a match in this event as well.
Yeah.
But they're still in it.
Right, triple elimination.
But you just don't want to you don't want to be on your last lifeline.
Oh, you definitely don't want to, because I can tell you right now, Shane Wolford's already got 1 loss. Lucas, great player, has 2 losses. So you get sent over to that 2-loss side, then the best case scenario, you're getting out of the bracket having to play Lucas.
Yeah, how you like that?
So that's, you know, you have 2 losses and you're playing Lucas. That's not what you want to do. And Kodi completely got away with that here. But Kaiden, you got to kick this ball in. If you kick this ball in, you naturally come down towards the side, maybe get a corner, get a little roll. He hits it with a nice touch. Oh. Hey, on a good day.
Break out your shorty.
On a good day, he bumps out and he's got shape, right? That's what I would say. When I pull off something unreal, I'm like, yeah, usually I straight in after that. I'm on a bad day today. Yeah, I mean, too many key shots with this jump key right now. He's got to sink one of these. Whoa. Now we just saw an interesting rack, that last rack. Let's see how he handles this one. Let's see if he can pull it off. This is the opportunity right here. With these tables, I like 2-railing it and playing it in the side.
I was thinking that, or 3 back above it.
Yeah, the 3, then you underhit it like that, or you end up hitting it as a 9 and stuff. I like playing it in the side on these specific, not wore-in tables. You just got it so delicate the way you got to hit these. Golly, he just flew at that ball. He didn't even care where it went. Look at this. Absolutely married to the ball. Does he have any type of angle to where he can pinch it over?
He's got about half an inch in between the 2 balls. He could actually cut this to the upper left.
Yeah, I'm wondering, from our angle here, it's hard to tell if he can pinch that over and get a look at the 6 somehow. Oh, he's looking at a safety.
And he's elevating, which is going to make it even tougher.
Yep, he's going to play a safety, leave it rail to rail. That's a decent shot there. He hasn't hooked him completely, but at this point, if your opponent sinks this in and gets out, then you don't do anything. You shake their hand. Way down there. I'll tell you what, he's swinging for the fences here.
Yeah, he is.
He is swinging for the fences.
It's cost him 4 in a row.
And you need to take advantage of this. You need to slap yourself in the face, wake up, and be like, hey, play average pool. This isn't a hard out. Just average pool. Get out here, and you win the match. Period. You've had to do so much work. Just win the match, and you've been lucky to do it. It's incredible. It's hard to watch. But the nerves, believe me, are off the charts. I have more nerves at this junior tournament and the junior nationals than I have in other countries playing for the world championships. It's completely different. These people you know, these people you want to perform good against, and there's a lot riding on your shoulders, you know. You come all the way here.
That's a great shot.
And when you're a good player like this, you expect to do well. So when you don't, it's like, it's very nerve-wracking. He's got this in the bag.
I don't know if he has any type of angle to stun this ball.
He barely has an angle. I can see it just because I looked at the table instead of the screen. He's going to pinch it over. He'll be good. That's the match, folks.
What a match.
This kid completely got lucky. I mean, absolutely. There should be a couple cuss words thrown in if this wasn't PG.
No. I'm
going to go slap them both. They both played horrible. You saw it here first. BBTV Productions. There's great pool to be played. There was some during this match.
You are brutal, bro.
I tell it straight. I say that because I know both these guys and I know their game. And I know that they can play at a level that's much above this, especially in competition. You know, if they're just hitting balls in the practice room, they play like this, maybe. But in competition, these guys, they have the tools and they practice and they know how to do it. They can play better than this. But like I said, nerve-wracking event.
They're calling you the GOAT of commentary.
The lights are about 300 feet from the tables, so you have to consider that as well. It's a tough venue. Slidey tables, but very nerve-wracking match. I'm glad that it went that way, though, because Hill is always a thriller, no matter who wins. Pleasure doing commentary with you.
Appreciate you, brother. You're welcome back anytime.
Yep. You know,
Thanks,
I'm going to have to let these people know how they play. It doesn't matter who it is.
We just got to remember it's a junior event, so
Oh, yeah.
you can thrash your friends, but take it easy on the youngsters.
Somebody's a 12-year-old.
There you go.
These guys I have.
Yes, I understand. So what a great match there. Great comeback. He was dogging you guys. He was dogging you guys a little bit. In a fun way, though. That was a great game between both players. We're going to have Savannah Easton and Jayce Little. I think it's scheduled for 7:30, so we're about 19 minutes ahead of time. But if we can get the players over here and they're ready to get going, we'll get started a little bit early. We'll stay ahead of schedule. I want to say thank you to Ricky Evans for jumping in the booth and shedding his interesting and extremely entertaining and knowledgeable commentary with all of us. And thank you to the guys in the chat for tuning in and making it fun as well.
You guys hear someone screaming out there?
Just sit tight. Score sheets have been passed out, so score sheet is already at this table for the next players. We'll probably make an announcement on the intercom and let them know if they're ready to go. They can go. But for the moment, I'm going to step out of the booth and go check with the tournament director, see who we have coming up for the 9 o'clock, if we've got anything yet, or if we're still waiting. Maybe I can let you folks know who we're going to have for our final match of the evening. We will have one more match after this, I do believe. But just hang out, sit tight. Looks like Savannah is approaching the table right now, so she's going to get a little bit of practice in. My name is Ben Sutherland, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. Hang tight. You ready, Savannah? Yeah. You guys have plenty of time to practice if you want.
Yes. No, second.
I want to say that was some funny commentary. Oh, well, he was ripping this. Everybody knows him personally. The people in the chat have some fun too.
Yeah, who does?
Oh, okay. Ricky Evans.
Oh.
Oh, no. The chat room is calling him the goat of commentary. Like goat or goat?
Someone picked up the phone, someone got the glasses.
Okay. I'm not gonna think kind of slowly.
first 5 minutes.
He decided to play. I didn't look at the time. I did it. I didn't realize it. I didn't look.
See, titled up on like the last two actually. We got worse and worse when we was up 6-2.
We had luck already.
He was here. You had just left. He left.
He wasn't happy when
Pardon me?
he wasn't happy when he left.
He was right behind you guys.
Is that him?
No.
He absolutely did. She's over here banking like a champion. I see that. She want to play some bank board. She might be careful. I'm afraid to ask because I'm afraid she'll say yes. I'm screwed.
I gotta go do this. But, you know, that could be a thing. So you never know. So I asked James over here because Keith asked me, James says, I can change the system, but it has to be changed. I said, I would say yes, personally. That's a way to communicate. He said, if you think it's a problem, you have to pick it up. Then don't mistake it for that.
All right, so Savannah has taken her practice reps at the table. Is his name Jace or JC?
Jace, I believe. Table 6. Jayce, so I'm guessing Jace, but I could be wrong.
I wondered if somebody knew. I don't want to say his name wrong. Oh, we're going to have Savannah Easton versus Jayce Little. Jayce at the table right now. It's going to be a race to 3 in our 8-ball division. It's a B-side match, so whoever gets defeated will be out of the event. It's a race to 2?
Loser says 2.
Is it really?
But she calls 3 and 2.
100%? Okay. Jayce, thank you. Appreciate you. Are you Dad? Thank you. So Jace's father just came up here to clarify his name is Jayce. So we did have it right. And I need to adjust the scoreboard because I was told this is a race to 2 on the B side. So the yellow 2 on the definitely. Thank you. Okay, so on the winner's side we're racing to 3. On the B side we're racing to 2. So this is going to be. You can see the 2 on the right side of the scoreboard reflects the race length. I think Savannah hit this one a little firm. And Jayce put down actually a pretty impressive lag. So it's going to be alternating brake. I was speaking with little Miss Savannah here and her family out in the hallway prior to the last match, and they were so excited that she's going to be on the live stream. And she had just taken a loss and she was so happy about it. She played Sophia Mast. We've said her name a number of times, and she's one of the top players in the event. And she lost by a score of 3-2. She had a couple nice runs and she was real happy with the way she played. It came down to the last 3 balls. So Savannah playing pretty confident, and if you were watching at all, excuse me, let me get that graphic off the screen. If you were watching her warm up at all, she was making bank shot after bank shot after bank shot. It's anywhere.
Where?
Well-
8 ball is behind the line.
Okay. Hey, I retract that. It is behind the line. It's later in the rack. It's anywhere. Off the break, it's behind the head string.
Right.
Kitchen man, this. Yes, kitchen.
After the break.
Yes. You got this.
Take it just,
It's okay. He can have it. He's good.
Walter, it gets worse.
Good call. Good call.
You just leave it there, this Cecil? Cecil? You just leaving this empty there?
So the Williams was going to 9 o'clock on 7:30.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
Cute and deadly.
That's right.
Oh, never mind.
Someone in the chat.
So no matter what.
Sidearm, because she's not even tall enough to.
Do what you can. Work on the stroke later.
That just came in was a 7:30 that we couldn't score and she had to do it manually.
A bunch of them have been that are coming in.
Okay, folks, we have a lot of the 7:30s have already came in. If you have an opponent, you can go ahead and play your 9 o'clock match and you're done for the evening. The ones that were already pre-scheduled with an opponent at 9, if there's nobody on that table, go ahead and play.
I don't know if the score sheet printed out.
Well, the player in the house named Eric Roberts.
For the 17th bowling? Well, that's why it doesn't work.
Yeah. What time is that?
1:30.
1:30?
Who's on table 5?
What happened?
Who's on table 5?
Jace shoots with a lot of confidence. I love it. What time did you say that was? 1:30? So Jace Little takes rack number 1. Now we're going to have little Savannah Easton breaking here in rack number 2. parks the cue ball. Powerful break for a 4-foot, 50-pound girl.
Play at 3 p.m. Thursday.
I love watching these fearless kids play.
Oh, so he wasn't a minute. You said he wasn't. Well, I mean, that's the thing that you count on. Is your opponent here? Yeah. Austin? Yeah. Okay, well then we can change it. Is that okay? Yeah. And then we can,
Savannah calling the 9 ball in the side pocket. 15 ball is going to be a little tricky.
who wants to play and your opponent wants to play? Okay, so you guys can play. Does anyone else want to play?
Oh, we don't have anybody ready.
You don't? Oh, I didn't know.
Well, let's see what little Miss Savannah can do here. Cute little thing. She got a shot on the 11 ball here. She just rolls this in. She could leave herself a good angle. Oh, she's going to be on the back side of it now. So she could have gone from the 9 underneath the 15. That's a tricky shot. Very delicate. Very little room for error. Let's see what she comes up with here.
Roma Das, table 10. Roma Das, table 10.
She just opts to pocket the ball and take what the table gives her. Unfortunately, she doesn't have a pocket to play this in. I don't believe she might be able to cross bank this between the 4 and the 8 if she even sees it. She just opted to rearrange the furniture a little bit. And unfortunately, and probably unknowingly, that made things quite a bit easier for Jace. It opened up Jace's problem situation. I'd take the 7 ball here, I think. I'd use the 5 or the 6 for my key ball. My last ball, I should say. I'm gonna probably go at the 3 here. Okay, nothing wrong with getting rid of the 6 too.
Well, okay, I'm not worried about the 9 a.m. But what I'm saying is, what about these?
Infinite different ways to play these patterns. Who's to say what's right or wrong? Guys, if you want to check the brackets, actually, well, I'll tell you, it's compusport.us, COMPUSPORT.US for the brackets. I'm actually going to put it in the chat as well. There we go. I'm not sure if you can click on that as an active link in the chat or not. You may need to copy and paste it or just remember it. But yeah, if you go to compusport.us, you can click on 2021 Junior National Championships and you can see all the brackets. You can see how everybody's been doing. I'd like to give you a direct answer as to how Skyler's done. She's played in multiple events, I do believe. I see somebody asking about Skyler, and I can actually probably get you the results you're looking for quicker than you at the moment. She's on the winner's side of the 14 and under. She will be playing Haley Marion. I do believe that's for the hot seat. That's the 14-year-old group and under. Great shot there from Savannah. They're tied up at 1 apiece. It's Hill. This short race to 2. As far as the 18 and under division that she's playing in as well, she will be playing the winner of Sophia Mast and Haley Marion at 10:30 a.m. tomorrow. She's guaranteed 5th, 6th place in the 18 and under girls division. I hope that helped you out. If not, just check out CompuSport.us. You can actually search by player name as well too. It makes it real easy to find somebody. So Jace likes the cut break. He scratched on his first one. He executed the second one decently. He kept the cue ball on the table. Now it kind of makes me wonder if that's just the way he was taught, or what he prefers, or maybe he plays in a league, such as APA, or I don't know if TAP, or some of these leagues count the 8 ball on the break as a win. And if you break second ball, your chances of pocketing that 8 ball in one of the side pockets are increased highly rather than breaking head on. So I'm wondering if possibly he plays in leagues or in formats where the 8 ball counts as a win on the break. I'm going to speak with the tournament director when this match is over. The next match isn't scheduled till 9 p.m., which is an hour and 20 minutes from now. If we don't have a match or players here early, we might just cut the stream off early for the evening rather than leaving kind of dead air for an hour, hour and a half. But we will see. I think we'll still be able to get you guys one more match tonight. I'm going to hit this ball pretty firm so I can blast the 13 into the 6 and get it out of there. I got it out of there a little bit, but it's going to want to try to play position for it right now, possibly. And that 7 ball is no bargain either. But he's managed to look at this shot. What a shot, kid. Breaks out the problem ball. If that 6 ball passes the 13 to the lower right, which I think it just might. This kid's impressive. They're both very impressive, but he's got a good rhythm, and he seems to know what to do right away. He's got good instincts, and he's clearly not his first tournament, first time at a table. So congratulations to Jace. That was a quick match that took about 14 minutes. And I'm sorry, I'm listening to the players. They're kind of chatting with each other a little bit, and Jace is being a very humble winner and telling Savannah how well she plays. And great tournament for Savannah. I know she was super excited, and she did very well. She can hold her head high. And a great match for Jace, keeps him in the tournament. I am going to speak with our tournament director and see what the status is for a 9 p.m. match. In the meantime, I'll leave you with the graphics for a moment while I chit-chat with him.
I'm just kidding.
Do you happen to keep the recordings of messages? Is there any way I could like view my own? Okay, that's the full match.
Farias or something like that? Yeah, we did have you. Yes, you were during the first match yesterday. You were playing over here while Skyler was playing Sophia here. We did go back and forth on that match with you in Brooklyn. So that match is, if you go to the YouTube page, it'll be the first match from yesterday. I can't tell you the exact moments that we switched back from match to match, but if you just watch the whole match that took place here, you'll see plenty of your match with Brooklyn as well too.
So you don't have the full match?
Don't have the full match, to be honest. No.
So we'll look at the video. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, you're welcome, sweetheart.
Roma Das, table 10. We had a 7:30 match. Roma Das, table 10, final call. Give him about 5 minutes. Oh, waiting on that match right here. So 5 minutes.
Is Roma Das playing? I didn't do any forfeits today. No forfeits today. Maybe he's done. He feels he's done. I don't know. Oh, that, yeah, that's it.
I'm joking. I realize that was funny.
Don't have any
Yeah, it sounds right. He played the same role for the first round of the same kit, wasn't it? I think it was. Oh, that was a thing. Huh? What's that? Vodka soda? Too much soda.
See, so I'm I don't feel good.
Oh, Breece.
Let me see.
We played Jayce first one anyway.
Wait, look at for Ed. Yes, he did. Because Ed got that.
Oh, there. Ed got a 450.
Yep, and Ed was right there. Right there.
Make it alert.
That was the only forfeit we did.
Yeah. This is the first time we got put some software or something. Well, we never put some work.
Oh, this is so weird. No.
You worry faster.
So it gets you in person and then it changes.
I don't know. I can't look at it. I wasn't feeling good. Sorry.
We'll let the guy know.
Yeah, partner.
Are some of those 9 o'clock matches?
They should all be non-conference.
I know, but are they playing?
One is, I know, the one I know for sure. The rest all put out, and some are at the same place.
Where did he get a small beer? Oh, from Jayden. Where is he?
I think maybe we should make an announcement for the other Alex.
Alex Harrison is
You went and told Devin, maybe.
yeah.
I just wonder if Alex.
Oh, I thought the other guy was Alex.
I'm not sure.
Oh, he moved to the other team.
What? Oh, where did he live? Why don't you announce it? I'll announce it. Who am I calling?
Alex Harrison.
I need
Devil Jones.
Alex.
Oh, okay. Well,
Harrison.
Alex and Devin.
Tournament control us?
I don't see him.
You know who he is?
I played him at 9 ball earlier. I don't see him.
He might not be here for the
Okay, so I need Alex Harrison to the tournament control desk. Alex Harrison to the tournament control desk. Somebody may know him in the text. Yeah. Doesn't hurt.
It is only an hour early.
Yeah, I know. I thought on that whole period.
Oh, I'm just thinking about
Yeah.
that. Hey. Come here. Come here.
Well,
You playing here? You're missing something. I can see your legs.
where do I go to do a
But you can't practice because there's a tournament going on.
show me?
Right where you put your name in the scores.
Oh, okay.
About if there wasn't so many matches right around here, I might be able to let it go.
Wait, he's right. That's why I don't like the car. They do it off of these. They say someone scratches on the video.
Go down to like table 20, down there at the end down there where that kid's playing in shorts. Maybe you can play with him.
Vodka?
Just a suggestion.
7 up, maybe? I don't know. It's nasty. I'm just not.
Here's the thing. If it's later, I don't care as much. But since you're right here by the TV table, it's kind of hard to say I didn't see it. You know what I mean?
Well, I think so.
You just played Austin, right? Yeah. Yep.
Austin, down there, I can see this. Killer's not like right here.
So against the good ref.
Go down there. Well, the other kids are in charge. Well, I said it. It's one of the kids shorts. Like, don't play with them. Yeah, exactly. This chick.
Alex Harrison?
We're seeing team one play.
How did you know he lived in Lowe?
Oh, that.
No, you weren't. That's funny. So, do you know the, another billiard ball. You have to be 21. Like your first billiard. You're not that. You can't play league. In the bar, I'm saying. For billiard. You can't play there. Right. That's what we said. ACS. I think Valley. You can't play Valley unless until you're 21. Yeah. I'm the league operator. Right. I have Abby that plays in my league. Right. I have Abby that plays in my league. And she's only 18. But the bar in Illinois, since I'm the league operator, the bank shop by Illinois, she can play there. So she plays. So she gets sanctioned ECA, ACS. I didn't know what he was doing.
We just wanted to see if he wanted up them.
Some of the matches are done already. Yeah. Where's he supposed to be playing? Nicola? Does he have an opponent? Oh, well, why would you make Oh, they used to own it. Yeah. Yeah, there was just another one. Oh, at the first one? Now they don't own it anymore. Is it still on that contract?
That's a 700. Let me just play. Never mind. I had to refresh.
I was reading tickets at 9 a.m. So
I didn't refresh.
If I check with you anything? Here? Filter. This too. Now they don't want you completely. Now his are good. I like them. I picked these up. They didn't have them. They didn't have those for me. But I got these from the boys. They have a little silver, but we were just trying to match it. Yeah, they're couple. Pipe. By pink and orange and yellow ones. Those are those. Yeah, I like big. I want to be comfortable. And these are
wanted to bottom.
Oh, there's seven. You want the bottom.
I want to see the
Yeah.
But I like it.
Hi, handsome. I'm sorry.
Your brother scare you? Your brother scare you that you love?
Oh, okay. He just said,
We were calling to see if you were here. To
if you
play
don't want to,
early.
you don't have to. But we just figured if you were ready, you could go and then have the night off. That's all.
His brother's over there laughing. Sure, go right ahead. Yeah, exactly.
Still have 7 o'clock night, John?
1
got you up here. You got me that shit. Yeah, I thought that. And that was for me, right?
Once you get them out, you can get rid of them.
This is a new design.
That's what we do with the light. I like that.
somebody now.
Alright folks, I stepped out for a moment to have a word with our promoter. Sorry about leaving that graphic on the screen. We've got Alex Harrison versus Devlin Smith. B-side action in our 8-ball division of the Junior National Championships 2021, live from South Point Casino. This will be the final match of the evening. We are way ahead of schedule, so that's part of why there was a delay and part of why I stepped out. I was having a word with our promoter. Glad this match is underway. And I see we've already got a score of 1-0 in favor of Devlin. This is a race to 2. This is B-side of our 8-ball tournament, as I said. Races to 3 on the front, 2 on the back. Everybody plays even. There's no handicap. And we will be back again live at 9 a.m. Pacific time tomorrow. 12 o'clock on the East Coast, noon. It's a smart shot right there from Devlin. Controls the cue ball very well. Doesn't leave any breathing room for Alex looking at this 10. He's forced to kick, and he's probably not going to because he doesn't want to disrupt that 4 ball. He's going to move something here. He may even pocket a ball. Yeah, it's actually kind of smart. He's taken away one of Devlin's potential breakout balls. But there is a pretty routine safety, and he's looking right at it right now. He can just play right off the backside of this 4, bump the 10 ball forward, freeze the cue ball to the back of that 4, and there's not much Mr. Harrison would be able to do from there. A little nudge right here. He just doesn't want to leave it in front of the side. And he did well to get it past the side, so it can't be kicked in. So some educated play from Devlin there. And it was a good try from Alex to take a ball out of play for Devlin. However, Devlin had the answer to the solution, to the problem, I should say. So Alex is going to need some fortune here. So we're going to see 4, 7, probably 8 to the lower right as we view the screen, would be my guess. Yep, he's looking at the angle that he wants on the 7 to drag down. As I said, B-side action, so whoever's defeated here will be done with this 8-ball tournament. We've still got 9 and 10 ball going on. We'll be starting back up live with those tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. as I said. He got a little far on this ball, but he's okay. He can play to either side of the 8, to be honest. So Devlin, one good shot on this 8-ball away from extending his tournament life. He's got to be cautious of the scratch in the side pocket, potentially even the lower left corner. And that is that. Devlin wins by a score of 2-0 in rather quick fashion. I do apologize for missing the first rack. It's been a hectic, crazy day today. We've been ahead of schedule and behind schedule, and finally got caught up and ended the day pretty strong. Congrats to Devlin on his victory, and Alex can hold his head high. Hopefully he's still in some other events and doing well. On that note, folks, my name is Ben Sutherland. I appreciate you guys tuning in today. We're going to be back live 9 a.m. Pacific time tomorrow morning. We'll be on Facebook and we'll be on YouTube at youtube.com/BBTV Productions. Hope you guys all have a great evening. Thank you so much for tuning in. Take care.
It will